Lena is one of the ones that does funny things when you count it. Okay? Now, likewise, instead of the word for week is shaften. The word for, start with day is law. Week is shaften. Fortnight is kaikish. Month is me. And year we have is Lin. Okay. I'm not going to get into counting everything right now, but yeah, we'll run into them. Okay, but good one to know years if you're particularly talking about going countries and such. Okay, so I'm going to go around and we'll find out if everyone's been in Ireland. So so I could say Vime Hain, so I myself, Vime Hain in Ireland, and Nuri. So I was in Ireland last year. Okay, so and Rev to Rev in Ireland. Ni Rev me. Okay, so Rev to an Aaron Rev, Ni Rev me in Aaron Rev. Okay? Rev Tessa and Aaron Rev. Okay, I guess the word from Rev Tessa and Aaron. Shame Lena. Shame Lena. I guess the Hjarn and Rev Tessa and Aaron. Kind of be too on. When were you there? Right, so you could say Vima on, you can use on instead of in shin. Okay? The word and show means here, and shin means like there or place. On is kind of just a general like I was there. You can use it instead of in shin a lot of times, and just to say like there was something. Okay, but Vima on or Vima on shin, Kaiki shohin is a fortnight ago. Okay, more or less, right? Okay, I guess Tessa Kia, Rev to an Aaron, Rev? Oh, him, right? So the Shisha on Gagalina, so she was there 2 years ago. I guess the Phoebe and Rev Tessa and Aaron. Ni Rev.
Oh, Ni Rev me.
Ni Rev me on, I wasn't there. Post yet. Okay. Post is a good word now. Post is yet. Okay? I guess Denise and Rev to an Aaron Rio? Okay, come on. I guess Pam and Rev Tessa and Aaron.
Rev, how would you say someday or one day?
Law Egan, someday. Law Egan. So, but while you're dol on Law Egan, I would like to go there someday. Okay? So. So, Bawalium, I would like dol on to go there, La Egan, someday. Okay? I guess, Bargin, Rev, Tessa and Aaron, Rio?
On April.
Oh, Abron is April.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess, Pauline, Rev, Tessa and Aaron. Chiefly and him. I guess Matthew Rev to an Aaron. We should look at them or shit. You went together. It's still tough, right? Okay, I guess Garth and Rev Tessa and Aaron Rio.
You Rev me and Prof.
Okay. I guess Noreen, Rev to an Area?
Man Shen 3 times.
3 Hura. Erase something, I guess. 3 Hura is 3 times. Ur is like we had the word uranta means sometimes. Ur is the time part there. Uranta just means times. 3 Hura, it's another irregular word, it's Trihura is 3 times. Okay. So one of the few things that gets like an H in front of it when you're.
Right.
Okay, so Trihura. Rima on Trihura. Okay, I guess I can ask you another question. And Rev Tuan and Liana, are you there this year?
Nirev.
Nirev, yeah.
Just Nirev.
Yeah.
I used to say that.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
going to be hard to break.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
You hear it a lot
was
too,
right.
though, so it's quite.
Yeah.
I think that the fact that people use it a lot now probably is going to get picked up. So.
Yeah.
I guess the Ribard and Rev Tasanera and Rio.
Nirao, Sansan, and Lehman, Nori, Nori.
Okay, so Nirawas Unsun. So Unsun is in Shin in the southern form. Okay, and then Avandi, Rev Tasanera. Nirev. All right. Bin Shifur and Shin. It's cold there. You know. So if you want to say it's cold in Ireland, you wouldn't say. If you say Tashifur, that means like you check the weather today and it's cold right now. Okay, it probably is cold in this early morning, but Bin Shifur means it's cold in Ireland. And so in English you say it's cold in Ireland and it's cold in Ireland, but in Ireland you make a distinction between whether it's a regular thing that happens or it's right now. Okay.
So, Ro'ur or Ro'ur?
Ro'ur. Yeah. So Bin She.
Ro'ur, obviously.
Yeah. Right. So we can put that. So you can say Bien She. Ro'ur. I guess Ro. Yuck. Put dom in there. Okay? So Bien She, it does be Ro'ur, too cold, Agus, and Ro Yuck, too wet, dom for me. Okay?
Rabbinic is often, what's too often?
Rovinic. Actually, if you want to say go, you would say go Rovinic.
Too often.
Go Rovinic is too oftenly. Yeah. The go in Irish is usually equivalent to an ly in English. Irish tends to be more consistent than when you do that. In English, you say too often. And often is an adverb in English, but
We just, if you're talking about Ireland, would it be she or she? Being she or being she?
being check is you're talking about the weather.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, even though actually the word for weather is feminine, I'm sure. But
It's he.
you just, yeah, I mean, it's just generic.
The teacher said in French class once, "It's a man's world, don't fight it."
Anyway, so, anyways. Okay. Okay, I'll do a few more questions. What I want everyone to do here is to find one of the questions here, and you can write it down if it helps you, but you're going to be asking the person next to you, okay? And if you can do it on the fly, that's good, or if you want to write it down for yourself, you can just take any one of the questions here, stick a time word on there. You can put some of the places that we have in there. So, you know, we had like Anshaw and Anshin and Aschich and Sagarjin, Sahishchin, you know, so if you know other words, you're welcome to throw them in within reason. So look at the people around you, and if you know you want them to talk to you, make sure you don't make it too hard for them. Or, okay. If you want to collaborate, you can collaborate your answers too, but preferably not. But and use any of the verb forms here, any of that. Okay. So be thinking about it and write it down if it helps you, so you don't get flustered when I call on you. Okay. But it's important to be thinking of being able to ask a question. Okay. So do a few more. Yeah, we had last week. We did a little bit of greetings, right? So, and a lot of them are the ones that had the air forms, like on me, autumn, or on you, or right. So, a couple more just help as I do this next bit.
It was too cold and wet for me there, would it be on shin dum or dum on shin? You just
Dom and
erase
shin. I think you do
dum
dom.
on shin? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so so I'm hungry is called okras orum that last week, and if I want to ask someone, are you hungry, and will okras or, okay, and you can answer ta or kneel to that, right? If I want to say he's hungry, I can say ta okras so there is hunger on him, or she's hungry, ta okras urhi. Spell it. Urhi. Okay? And I could also say ta for example, John. So John is hungry. Okay?